Hey my peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. Just finished a meditation and I was wanting to share a thought that was coming up because I just finished doing a coaching this week for my breakdown to breakthrough group, my 6-week group, on the language to have it all. And what I want you guys to hear and understand is that we have a massive disconnect because we have been trained and conditioned from the time we're little on how to operate instead of operating naturally in the way that we're meant to operate. And so someone had mentioned to me, they're like, why don't you say you're welcome? They notice I don't say you're welcome. And you look at my posts and somebody comments and says thank you, I'm always like, my pleasure, gladly, of course, because I don't say you're welcome, because you're welcome comes from de nada, which is for nothing. And for me to say, if someone says thank you and I say you're welcome, I'm saying it was nothing, it's nothing, my gift was nothing. I'm saying it has no value. We're just speaking at my core self saying I have no value instead of my pleasure, of course, gladly, and there's a great energy around it. And when we haven't even questioned our thoughts or our words or the things that we've been trained in. So for instance, when people say bless you, that came from way back in the day when polio and diseases ran rampant, and the heads of the church, which again, things are always created based out of fear-based thinking. We've been trained to like, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell. If you don't do this, you're not gonna be accepted in society. It's all fear-based bullshit instead of faith-based love, creation, wonderment, curiosity, excitement. So even back when if someone sneezed, they deemed it that you said bless you to them because they thought you were sick and you were diseased, and it was like bless you and run away. And so there's actually like a negative association to saying like bless you, just like excuse me is like saying excuse me for being present, being here, taking up space. All these things, just like saying need or have to or should. I need to do this, I have to do that, I should do that. I always say if you say should, you're shoulding all over yourself. Need or have to is saying I have to have something else, or I have to do something to be good enough. I need something outside of me to be good enough or to have it be the way that I think it has to look. All of these are speaking at your core self. I'm unworthy, I'm not giving myself permission, I'm not good enough in who I am. And so we're so disconnected, we wonder why we're manifesting what we want, not what we want, right? Like why are we like visualizing it and perceiving it or doing all these things where you're speaking something else and your mind actually sees something else and there's an energy around it for something else. No wonder you can't fucking manifest is because everything isn't lining up. Your operating systems are off, meaning you might have one operating system working for you and the other one completely somewhere else. So it's like Einstein says, no problem can be solved from the same state in which it was created. So if at the core you believe you're not good enough, you're not worthy, and yet you're up here trying to do all these surface bullshit things to try to create different things for your business or in relationships or your body, and yet at the core it's like, well, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, there's no alignment to fucking manifest. So if your words are saying something and there's an energy around that and it's negative, and yet you're trying to think that you're gonna go have an awesome life, it's kind of like you can't have negative thoughts and create an awesome life. Well, until we connect the dots to our operating systems all being in alignment, no wonder you don't fucking manifest. Because literally, you are meant to be an effortless creator. You're meant to manifest with ease. You're meant to receive everything that you want with ease. It's just a matter of, are all things in place to allow that to show up, versus your mind is like, I don't know what the fuck you want, because you're saying one thing and you're feeling something else, and you know, like your belief system's this. No wonder we don't have what we want. And 99% of people stop after 2 to 3 tries. 99% stay in the motion. So 19 out of 20 people fail at getting what they want. 1 out of 20 get it. That's why 1% are creators that choose to fucking learn how to create their world and their life. So start there. Look at what are you speaking? What are you saying? What are you putting your attention, your focus on? Because that's exactly what you have. This is Marci Lock reminding you, power choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.